President Joe Biden welcomed Jordan's King Abdullah II to the White House on Monday. Before the bilateral meeting, Biden called Jordan's leader a good, loyal, and decent friend. Abdullah thanked Biden for what he called vital leadership in West Asia. Listen in.
Well, I want to welcome back to the White House a good, loyal, and decent friend, His Majesty, and we've been hanging out together for a long time. I met him back when he was in the situation his son is in, when his father was alive, and I was a young senator. And it's good to have him back in the White House. You know, I want to thank you, Your Majesty, for your enduring and strategic relationship with the United States. You've always been there, and we will always be there for Jordan.
Mr. President, thank you, as always, for the kindness that you showed me, and as you alluded to, I had the honor and the privilege of knowing you with my father decades ago. And so this is very warming for me to be able to see you in this position and to thank you for the generosity you always have shown me and my country. You alluded to supporting us with vaccines, so on behalf of Jordan and the people of Jordan, thank you so much for the leadership you've shown, not only in supporting our country, but fighting COVID internationally.
The U.S. administration said that it aims to boost cooperation with strategic partners. According to a senior White House official, Biden and Abdullah talked about the way forward for Israel and Palestine. U.S. has defended Israel in its conflict with Gaza. It provides $3.8 billion to Israel annually as military aid. Biden has favored two-state solution to the conflict. He has no plans to reserve the recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Biden and Abdullah also reportedly talked about the future of Abraham Accord. Remember, Biden's administration had praised accords brokered by Trump. It was one of the rare instances when Democrats spoke positively of a decision taken by a Republican president. Biden administration stressed upon the idea that accords are not an end run on finding the way to a peace deal. The two leaders also discussed negotiations with Iran over a nuclear program and Syria's humanitarian crisis. Abdullah is the first West Asia leader to visit the White House under Biden's presidency. This will be followed by a meeting with Iraqi Prime Minister Mustafa al-Kadhimi on July the 26th. U.S. and Israeli officials are working on scheduling a meeting between Biden and Israel's new Prime Minister Naftali Bennett. Biden's foreign policy focuses more on China and Russia. He faces a number of challenges in West Asia. U.S. troops in Iraq and Syria are facing attacks by Iran-backed militia. This comes at a time when the Biden administration is trying to revive a nuclear agreement that was abandoned by Trump. The visit comes at the most pivotal time for the Jordanian leader's 22-year rule. Last week, Jordan's State Security Court sentenced two former officials to serve 15 years in prison. They were sentenced over an alleged plot against the king that involved Abdullah's half-brother.